welcome to this tutorial. I'm using the Kayla Jacket front. I've just got one piece. You'll also need 2 of these Welt Pocket patterns, and then you'll need the interfacing for both, and on top of that you'll need lining for inner pockets, and you'll also need the interfacing that will cover the back or the wrong side of your pocket placement. So that is it. We have ironed the interfacing on the wrong side, and both of these also have interfacing on the wrong side. Now let's turn to the right side. We're going to measure 1 centimeter from this line, the outer line, as the inside is 2 centimeters. We're going to split it in half. And we're also going to identify the midpoint of this line. So it's 14 centimeters. 14 divided by 2 is 7. It's my midpoint. So we've drawn the line from the 1 centimeter that we put in and 1 centimeter in. And then from this center, we're going to do like a V. We're joining with the edge. For now, we're done with this. Identify the midpoint of this. So if you fold it, and we're working on the interface side. If we fold it, from the edge, we're going to measure 1 centimeter inwards because that's the seam allowance. And on top of that, since that's the midpoint, we're going to measure 7 centimeters from here to there, because the length of the welt is 14. So 7 and then 7. So now I can join my line to join this point to that point. So we are done with this part. Now we're going to take this part and fold it in, but remember this one will be on the good side. So the interfacing is on here, is on the wrong side, and this will be on the right side. When looking at your welt pockets, so that you can imagine, this is the part that will actually cover it like that. Okay, so because This is 2 centimeters. Remember, this is 2 centimeters, both sides. From the fold, we're going to measure 2 centimeters inward. And we're going to do exactly the same thing. We're going to take the 7 centimeters and 7 centimeters on this side. From the midpoint, we're going to apply it here. Again, we're going to identify the midpoint. So here it is. And from there, we're measuring 7. So this is where it's going to end. Right? So if we measure, this line is 14 centimeters also. Why did we draw these lines? These are going to guide us to sew. Let me just pin this. Okay, I'll need my thing to pin. Just want to pin it together so it doesn't come undone. The first one we're going to sew will be this. And we will be sewing, so the midpoint, we're going to place it where the midpoint is. Basically, we're placing the line on top, this line, on top of the placement line. And we're going to sew it like that. This is the corner. The corner should go with the corner. So this is the corner. So I'm putting where the corner is. I'm going to look for the line. Okay. And it's going to come on here. Okay. Just want to make sure that the corner here is also aligned. Okay. So you can see that it aligns. My line aligns. This is 1 centimeter, so it's resting on this 1 centimeter middle part, and the corner should also align to the corner on the placement. So to make sure that this thing does not move, so you're going to take a thread of a different color. You can, in addition, put extra pins just to make sure that it does not move. Because when you remove the pin, these pins, it might end up moving. We're going to go sew from this corner all the way up to that corner. We have finished with this, so we can take the pins off. Now we're going to add the next one. Can you even remove this? So it's been sewn, you can see. So now we're going to sew this. The image of it is it's going to cover like that. Okay, so we're sewing it like this. Well, take the center, place it where the center is on the bodice, and pull it. There we go. And for now, so I can keep it together. It moved a little bit, but locate the corner, which is this, and we're going to put it on that corner. Okay, and we are locating the line, and it will come to this line also. Okay, perfect. The other one is we're going to push it in this line, locate here, come out from that side, and pin it on the side. Okay, this will keep it steady. And this is the corner for this. This needs to go to this corner. To ensure that this thing does not move. So I can actually take these out. We are now going to sew from there all the way up to where the corner ends. Because I will be removing this pin, I've added another pin to make sure it doesn't move, and I've also added this pin to make sure that it doesn't shift because we need it in the corner. We have just sewn this part. Just going to take this pin out. What we're going to do now is we're opening it and we're going to now cut. So we're using the middle line to cut, and when we get here, we're going to split it in V. So we have now split and we've done the V. We're going to push this part, which has got the interfacing inside, and we're going to push this inside. Okay, so make sure you push these inside. Okay, so it's the triangle, then this on top, again on this side, let's push the triangle, that and this. We're going to press it. You're going to take the triangle, this portion and that, all three of them, gonna pin them, and you're going to sew. So joining them together. Okay. So you're going to sew from there all the way up to back there, just after the triangle, to make sure that everything is together. And don't forget, don't go up to the end, because we need to actually leave space for the lining. The same thing is going to happen on this side. You're going to take this portion, this, and that, pin, so this has been attached together, the triangle, that and that, and here also. And I only did a portion. Basically, I just went from there up to there. So I just covered the triangle. The rest was not sewn on. And this is what it looks like. Now we're going to take the lining, and we're going to attach it first to this one, like this. And then we're going to attach it to this bottom part, this one. Okay, so we're going to sew from here all the way up to there. We've attached it, and then to the other side, we're going to sew from here all the way there, 1 centimeter, and we're not sewing this part. It's going to be pushed down when I sew. We're going to press. Now that we've pressed it and we've opened it, as in we've opened the seam, so we'll be able to now pin the sides properly and sew them. Okay, I need to sew from here down. So I'll be pinning. Okay, same thing is going to happen this side. So you can start from the beginning, so all the way 1 centimeter. On this side also, like this. So we're going to start from there and sew all the way. So this is the end result. We've sewn everything from the beginning all the way to the end. 1 centimeter seam allowance from the beginning to the end. That's how it looks like. It's sewn in. And when we turn it around, so this is what we've just sewn, and when we turn it around, don't forget that this is the Kayla Jacket. It's the children's pattern, ages 3 to 12. You can put your hand in there for a child and it's perfect. I hope you can see. Maybe I should use my pen. I am doing this by verbally talking as well as demonstrating, and the rest is still empty. I know some people learn by watching and others learn by audio and others learn by practicing. So for the full Kayla Jacket tutorial, please check out this video.